Hello everyone.
Hi everyone.
And welcome back to Dog and Partridge Plays Van Fine Craft Tales. If you haven't met him before, yes, he was celebrating the coronation and he was even watching up there, was it Eurovision Song Contest? Even though it's sponsored by that spy firm TikTok.
It is sponsored by that spy firm TikTok. But the partners, you wanted to watch it, so it was alright, it was a bit of fun, a few beers.
I didn't.
No, I'm not surprised you didn't. How's you then, bro?
Yeah, I'm alright. A little bit disappointed in Leicester losing the rugby to that their northern sale the other day.
I mean, to be honest, the season we had, we were lucky to get into the semis.
Yeah, I know.
You know, not if you're interested in rugby, but we are, and yeah.
We discuss it quite a lot over beer.
Yes.
Talking of beer.
Oh, talking of beer. Which is what we're here for. If you haven't stumbled across us before, it's my bro. He brews kits. We review them. We tell you what you think of them.
In our honest, valued opinion.
Yeah, it's our opinion. Take it or leave it. So, what have you got tonight?
Well, a range of beers across the bar, bro. But I think we're going to start one from our favourite supplier of the moment.
Oh, what was that then, bro?
One from Hampstead Homebrew.
Oh, is that this one?
Yeah. Now, we haven't had a lot of success with this.
No.
We've done a few. We did one a while back, a Guinness, so I'm hoping for great things because the dark beer seems to
The
be
Guinness
better.
one was all right, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we've got a designer brew craft pack, double shot coffee porter.
Yeah.
Incredibly smooth, full-bodied, rich, creamy porter with great full grain flavour. So I take it some grain in here.
Yeah, there's a little bag of grain. So this is like the next step in home brewing. So if you do kits, etc., you want to just get a little bit more involved. I suppose if part grain or this particular one isn't even, well, it is part grain, but the grain is tiny. It's a little 2 kilo sack that you cook on the stove.
Okay, right.
In a saucepan.
Okie dokie. It's £27.50.
Yep.
It brews 40 pints and it's 5%.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then obviously you get your malt extra, you get the hops, you get it all. And you even, I think with this, you got a coffee essence as well.
Oh, right, okay. It does say something about richness, grain's body of malt and flavour of coffee for an ale that is perfectly balanced to savour and enjoy.
Oh, we'll be just that, won't we?
See about that.
Now, I did, somebody's contacted me about it. He actually wrote to Hampstead Homebrew, or emailed them, saying that he was questioning about their previous kit that we've had,
Okay.
Cardinal's Act,
Right.
about steeping the hops, which is normal in some kits. And the guy from Hampstead Homebrew says it was a cracking kit, and you should look forward to brewing it.
It wasn't.
Anyway, before we taste this beer, I have actually got some more wanting kits coming up. But what we're going to do to try and improve the taste is start swapping and messing about with yeasts.
Okay.
Because I do believe that something's wrong somewhere with some of these kits. So we're going to have another go with something else.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Right, anyway, onwards to the
Bit
beer.
of experimentation for you. So this is the 5% coffee porter.
It is indeed, sir.
Double shot coffee porter, apparently. So there you go.
Double shot coffee porter. So it should be like an espresso.
Oh dear.
I'm not getting much coffee, are you?
I'm getting, once again, quite a lot of malt.
I'm getting a little bit of coffee in the background. Breathe in deep and give it a bit of a shake.
I mean, I am. I mean, but with something that's called a double shot porter, you should be smelling that and you should be getting a big whiff of coffee, shouldn't you?
Yes.
It mildly smells of coffee. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh! You knew that was going to taste like that and you made me drink it.
I did. I've only just put it on today. It's the first time I've tasted it. I literally came home from work and put that on for us to try tonight.
Oh. Actually,
Sorry,
I
that
think
is
that's
terrible.
possibly worse than the last one.
Right. Let's just try and not take such a big mouthful, and then just describe.
I didn't take that big a mouthful.
So we've got something that's right, fairly sharp and fairly bitter. There's no smoothness and richness coming through from the grains at all.
That is goddamn awful. It's a big fat 0 from me. You can pull that down the drain.
Oh,
Sorry. But also, the problem here is...
it's £27.50.
That's what I was just about to say. You spent £27.50, but you don't want to be pouring it down the drain.
Oh, I was looking forward to this. I thought it might be actually some decent. With it being part grain and all the rest of it.
Oh, it's terrible.
Flipping heck. Big fat 0 down the drain.
I don't think you'd rescue it by doing anything with it.
No, I think I'll just get me cash and throw it in the bin as well.
There you go, folks.
Gutted. Gutted.
I'm moving over here out of the way already because I can't taste that again.
I don't think I've done anything wrong. I don't see how you can with part grain. You might get the grains a little bit too warm, but
no, it's not. It's not. It doesn't take gone off. It just tastes bloody horrible.
Anyway,
moving.
We'll keep trying.
Swiftly on. Which one do you want to go to next? Should we go for the red one, blow?
Yeah, we can go for the how do you say it, bro? Come on.
Well, this is the red one, a Yakima Red clone all grain kit. This is from Malt Miller.
Yes.
We're doing this because this is the next strongest on the bar, I believe.
Yes.
This grain recipe kit based on the original Yakima Red by Meantime. I've not personally had that beer. A favourite from back in the early days of craft beer. It's a 4.3.
Oh.
So it's the steady drinking sort of type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, based on the Meantime, Yakima Red by Meantime.
Never heard of it.
I can honestly say I've not heard of it, but there you go.
No.
Right, okay.
Again, full grain kit, all your hops come weighed out, etc.
40 quid.
40 quid.
40 quid. Obviously, as we all know at the minute, everything is going up in price. You know, grain going up in price, hops are going up in price, so obviously your kits, unfortunately, are also reflecting that a little bit, aren't they?
They are a little bit. If you've got a forward hoppy beer, it's going to be expensive. But if you go buy an American craft beer in America, say,
yeah,
it's going to be $8-10 a pint.
Yes, yeah.
So when you get it one for £1, 10, 20, it's not so bad.
So it is red. It's quite dark red, isn't it?
Just very dark red, yes. Not very clear from what I can see into the bottom of the glass.
It's not quite clear.
But again, if it's a forward hoppy beer, I expect some hop A's in there.
It's got quite a nice hoppy nose to it.
Rich, citrusy.
Yeah, it's got more than the colour doesn't sort of like describe the smell a little bit. I almost attach that to a golden beer smell.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm getting quite a lot of citrus sort of notes coming through, hoppy notes. Yeah, well, it smells good.
Smells good. Shall we dive in?
Let's dive in. Cheers, bro.
Cheers, bro.
Yeah.
Go on, tell me, go on, because I reckon this is an acquired taste. If I'm honest.
I can understand why, because to me it's almost bordering on. It's a weird thing, isn't it? Because it's neither one thing nor the other. You want to say, well, it's kind of like a special bitter, but it's not because those hops kick in as well.
Yes.
It's like a bit of a mix of both, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm not getting a lot of redness, shall we say. Some of these red ones come across as fairly caramelly, and I'm not getting that.
Uniquely, I quite like it.
I quite like it. It's very dry on the back of the tongue.
It is.
Which does actually leave you on.
Which is why I just went in for another slurp.
Oh, another bit of that.
I like it. I don't think it's only a 10 out of 10.
It's not my favourite. It's not blown me away.
But again, this is personal preference in beer choices. It does what it says on the tin. It's a good beer. It's a good beer.
It's a good beer.
It's just a weird crossover to me a little bit.
The hops are not quite balanced enough for me, if I'm honest.
That bitterness really slapping me.
Yeah, you've got a really sharp, dry bitterness. Probably coming from the hops, obviously, but it's just a little bit too overpowering to actually taste anything else.
What about you? What do you reckon?
9.2.
Yeah, I've got certainly a 9 out of 10 for me. You know, it's a good beer. Quite happily drink a few pints of it. But you also got, I could do something else after maybe a pint.
I think the more you drink of that, the more you will drink.
Yes. I think you might be right, and then you fall over.
Yes. Happens most of the time, really.
Well, there you go. So it's a 9 out of 10. Right.
9.2 was.
Oh, you were 9.2?
Yeah.
I was doing points, are we nowadays?
Yeah.
We're not copying anybody. Anyway. I believe we have a third beer.
We do have a third beer, sir. Yes, it is from Malt Miller again.
Rightio. Now then, this is a bit of a mix-up, this one. This is Meantime plus CBC competition winner, which is a craft beer channel, by the way. Meantime Brewing, Malt Miller and Charles Farren. So I believe this was in December 2022. There was a homebrew competition with Craft Beer Channel, Meantime Brewing, and Charles Farren. There was a load of entries, and basically this gentleman here, he submitted the winning entry. This is a gentleman by the name of George Tait, and he shared the recipe. And this is that beer. It is a 6% beer. Beer style is a British style, apparently. English style Indian Pale Ale. 6%. I believe this is also £45. So again, not overly cheap.
I was researching that the other night, by the way.
What, Indian Pale Ale?
It's not Indian Pale Ale.
Is it not?
India Pale Ale.
I've been wrong all these times.
Yeah. A lot of people are saying Indian Pale Ale, but when I googled it last night, it is actually named after the country it was sent to.
Yes, I suppose that makes sense, isn't it? Because it's sent
India.
to India, not India Pale Ale.
India and India are completely different.
Yeah.
Mean two different things.
Yes.
So stop calling your beer
Indian Pale Ale.
It's India Pale Ale.
It's an India Pale Ale. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue, you know. Talking about India.
We might have a new dog in the dog and partridge. And we're getting a little bit worried, a little bit fidgety because she's probably eating the ass out there.
We're trying to rush through the video because she's eating everything in sight. Anyway.
Normally Barley's ears, but anyway. Well, anyway, getting back to the most important thing.
Yes.
The competition winner, brewed by George Tait. It's a bit murky in my end.
Again, if there's it's got a high hop content or not.
Yes,
we'll do with the 6%, won't it? Not getting a huge
I'm not
nose.
getting a huge nose there, really, at all. I'm not getting a citrus.
You give it a good swirl, and you are getting a bit of those notes coming through. You've got to get your nose right in that glass, though. You know, it's not overpowering, is it?
No, not overpowering in any way. So I'm
Nice smell, though.
Nice smell. I'm not expecting a huge hop note. I'm probably more leaning towards a strong bitter.
Yeah, well, that's kind of it's a beer style main British ales, and then beer style sub English style India. You just say India Pale Ale as well, isn't there?
There you go. You see, I'm right.
Yeah, you are right. He's right. He's right. Right, I'm going in.
Go in. Yeah, cracking. That balance is just nice.
Oh, again, it's like you say, it's that's quite nice. That
it's almost like a classic bitter, like you'd get, but with more hops in it.
Yeah, those hops are quite punchy in there as well, aren't they? That's what's making it quite dry on the tongue as well.
You don't get that punchiness from the nose.
No.
You're getting a nice, strong, dry tongue with a roundy, malty flavour.
That's actually making me tongue tingle.
Just angels dancing on your tongue, sir.
That's mighty fine, that. I'm going to go straight in for 10 out of 10 on that one.
Yeah, don't for me.
Beer.
Very moorish. Which is dangerous.
6%. I'm not sure it tastes like a 6%.
It doesn't. I'm not getting the strong.
Kind of edgy in a way, but you could down that and suddenly be in a big mess.
It almost tastes like a session ale.
A little bit, yeah.
With a really dry, hoppy nose, isn't it?
Really dry in the back of the tongue, that one. Yes, 10 out of 10, bro.
10 out of 10 for me.
Lovely.
Thank God we got one.
Go on at last, thank God for that. Right, shall I tell those lovely viewers what's coming next?
If you have to.
I will do. Dark Rock King Charles III Coronation IPA.
Yay!
Should we not have had that on the other week?
We should have had that on the other week. We're a little bit behind. I've got quite a few beers to brew, quite a lot going on in life, like dogs, etc.
Dogs and stuff.
Holidays and all this of the business.
Hampstead Homebrew Bar Bitter.
Yes.
Yes.
I have I have got another one from Hampstead Homebrew, the Bar Bitter. I'm not sure if that's the last one without checking my stocks in the cellar, but I'm hoping it is.
Okie dokie. And then a Brew Day Citra. Just Bang off straight.
Yeah.
Citra. Right, yeah.
Made by the guys at Brew Day.
Lovely fellas at Brew Day. Yeah.
It's just their normal Citra, so.
Lovely. Cracking. Well, if you don't want to miss any of that, get on over to that YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button and comment away.
Yeah. Well, I love all the comments and the feedback and the interesting parties in some of our kits that we bought and all the rest of the business, so yeah.
Lovely job then. Is that about it for tonight? And better go and check this dog out, haven't we?
The best go and check in, yes. Right, until next time, it's goodbye from him.
It's goodbye from him.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
To the king!
King!
Long may he live.